Uh-oh. We're shaking with it, y'all. You already know how it's going down. It's your boy Double O, better known as J Hud and all that. And right now, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Rated R Show. Like, share, and subscribe to the Rated R TV YouTube channel. You already know. Let's go.
Chill! Hey, we all go, no stop. Come on. We all go, no stop. We all go, never stopping. Club jumping, pistol dumping, police gunning, feds watching. Chill! We all go, no stop. We all go, no stop. Stopping, club jumping, pistol dumping, police gunning, feds watching. Just walked in the club, DJ spinning that hot shit. Bad bitches up in the club, thinking that I'm gonna buy drinks. I don't know what you really think, sweetheart, unless you're gonna let me get up in the pink. Your girlfriend, she can really get it too. Take it back to room 122, and we on that grown shit. Wrap it up, play a safe moan, bitch. This really ain't no bullshit, no clone dick, all savage. You ratchet, gotta have it. Send your ass back just like a package. Uber or scuba, better get your ass on the taxi. Damn. Hey, we all go, no stop. Come on. We all go, no stop. We all go, never stopping. Club jumping, pistol dumping, police gunning, feds watching. We all go, no stop. We all go, no stop. We all go, never stopping. Club jumping, pistol dumping, police gunning, feds watching.
What's good? Good afternoon, man. You know exactly what to do. Smash that like and share the live, baby. It's the Rated R Show.
EJ on the beat. EJ on the beat.
They say gotta turn up, turn it up more. They say gotta turn up, turn it up more. They say gotta turn up, turn it up more. They say gotta turn up, turn it up more. First off.
Oh, don't be shy, baby. Smash that like and share the live. You exactly where you ought to be. The totally unrated channel, baby.
I fucked up right now, but you know what it ought to be. I gambled in life, roll it down like Monopoly. You see, I'm not winning, but that's what it ought to be. Stack up the chicken, go far and be out of reach. I fucked up right now, but you know. I'm just trying to make some meals. I'm just trying to make some meals. Forgive me if I'm wrong once again. I'm just trying to make some meals. I'm just trying to make some meals. Forgive me if I'm wrong once again. I'm just trying to make some meals. I'm just trying to make some meals. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
Welcome to the Rated R Show, baby.
Pauline.
Let's
sitting around and crying. I'ma go get that bag and make it mine. Better watch out for them snakes, they think we're blind. Revenue, blue faces on my mind. They thought they won the race, now they're behind. I'm here now.
Hey. Smash that like and shut alive, baby.
Come from the bottom of nothing. Nigga, you know. My situation not lovely. Nigga, you know. I'ma go get to the money. Nigga, you know. I hope you keep it 100. Nigga, you know. Come from the bottom with nothing. Nigga, you know.
Hey, I'ma give you my exclusive reaction from the Phyllis Wills interview we did from the Perfect Neighbor documentary. And I'ma give you my exclusive response to the network that keep pumping this fake ass news.
I believe in God, why don't you talk to me? She's a woman. Bread boy gang. On the Bread White Music Group. Bowling. 2 in the wake up, 2 in the wake up, yeah. 2 in the wake up, 2 in the wake up, yeah. 2 in the wake up, 2 in the wake up, yeah. 2 in the wake up, 2 in the wake up, yeah. I wake up.
Hey, it ain't no games over here, baby. Welcome to the totally unrated channel, the Rated R Show.
I'm a fat nigga, hustle hard, I want that sack, that's a fact nigga. I'm out here trying to get a bag, I can't relax nigga. Instead that paper in my head, been in the trap nigga, that real rap nigga. I'm a fat nigga, hustle hard, I want.
What you said?
They need a job.
Frankie and Johnny, what's good? Hey, I know we got some people in the bushes, man. Hey, smash
EJ on the beat.
that back.
EJ on the beat.
They say gotta turned up, turn it up more. They say gotta turned up, turn it up more. They say gotta turned up, turn it up more. They say gotta turned up, turn it up more. First off, free Larry who? On color bang, real niggas I salute. My God brother Marvin and my nigga Crip. Holding something, shooting 30 something like he pip. He pussy nigga faking, better cut him loose. You were dead wrong, now you wanna call the troops. You little niggas luck, I don't call the troops. I've been busy making moves, I got shit to do. Okay, trail back up in it, bitch. Okay, gutter back up in it, hoe. $1 million dream trying to cash out. Ride the industry, bring the mass out. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Black bandana, old black strap. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Blue bandana, niggas bought that ammo. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Cranberry bandana, niggas going hammer. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. 20-30 lingo, no explaining that. I promise, nigga, this ain't what the fuck you want. Hit that crack cocaine coming from the slum. The chopper hold 50, them bullets be ripping your body apart. He didn't sit back, try to jump in the water and swim with the sharks. Dog like Calio, CP3, free C murder. I fuck with Master P. Drove down on the nigga, paint a masterpiece. Big Trill shooting gun like he Clint East. I'm about to blow me a dub, free Max B. L's up, lyric guys, if you ask me. I know nigga taking hits for a flat fee. I know nigga that get a brick on the flat fee. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Black bandana, old black strap. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Blue bandana, niggas bought that ammo. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Cranberry bandana, niggas going hammer. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. 2030 lingo, no explaining that. Try to see the top, I'ma get there. I'm from the hood, my kids there. I ain't got a vouch cause I live there. It's a struggle, but I'm still here. Tell the police I ain't going back. Pardon me, I got shit to do. Draw the blueprint like I'm an architect. Going long like a hockey stick, shit pardon me. Fake ass nigga, not a part of me. Click, click, bank shot, hit an artery. They say, boy, you going hard, yeah, I ought to be. Who going hard as me? I be down for my niggas since day one. When that day come, we gon' be straight. Put the pack down, run my raps down, land tracks down. He a relay. We switch this shit like a DJ. We run this bit like a relay. BDE, straight YOLO, 23rd, MSB, Chase record, we network. Gang banging, throwing up sign. You croak the line in that cat version. Croak the line in that cat version. Put that on my mama and my 2 baby mamas. I'ma get rich and die trying, I promise. I put that on my mama and my 2 baby mamas. I'ma get rich and die trying, I promise. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Black bandana, old black strap. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Blue bandana, niggas bought that ammo. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. Cranberry bandana, niggas going hammer. I'm hanging with them young niggas banging it. 2030 lingo, no explaining that.
What's good? What's good? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Tony on Radio Channel, man. Hey, you know, we gonna have a exclusive reaction to the interview that took place on Sunday afternoon. And you know, it was met with some controversy, it seems like. And we're going to talk about that separately, but I want to talk about the exclusive interview that we did with Miss Phyllis Wills, you know, one of the brave, outspoken individuals from the Netflix documentary, The Perfect Neighbor. Now, I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. I know it's probably a crew in the bushes watching too. Welcome to you too. But just make sure you smash that like and share the live, baby. Welcome to the Rated R Show. We are here. We are here. So now that we are here, let's get ready to get into the reaction of the sit down, the live stream from the one and only Miss Phyllis Wills, who was featured in the Perfect Neighbor documentary that was just released last month on Netflix. And I want to let you guys know that that Netflix documentary reached almost, or maybe even near or at it, 500 million households. Let me say that again, 500 million households of a real situation that was caught on body cam from the police authorities, from an estranged neighbor in the neighborhood who was calling, complaining, and being nasty to the kids, and just being real ignorant down in a Ocala, Florida neighborhood in Marion County. Hey man, if you're just now getting here, smash that like, share the live. Let me get you into what we're talking about.
Why are they on private property that they have no means? I mean, they don't rent here.
Well, if those people aren't complaining, I can't kick them off that property.
Well, then I'll send the cease and desist letter to them. My lawyer do it. There is, in the real estate laws, you should know this, that you have a right to peaceful, quiet enjoyment of your property.
Yeah.
You know, that is in the law.
Well, it's civil, so we don't really deal with that.
I understand, but those kids shouldn't be over here.
Okay.
They shouldn't be screaming and running around either. I mean, the parents aren't attending them. Obviously, they're just,
I understand it's a nuisance, but I'd rather kids be screaming because they're out here playing and have a good time than stealing cars and robbing people. So. All right. Well, you have a good night.
Please excuse the background noise. If you are planning to watch The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix, I am here to give you a warning. The documentary follows the real-life case of A.J. Owens, who was shot and killed in 2023 by her neighbor Susan Lorenz after a 2.5-year ongoing dispute. The Perfect Neighbor uses police body cam footage to chronicle the constant visits to the neighborhood after Susan called the police on the children in the neighborhood for doing simple things like walking across her grass, playing football in a neighboring yard, or making too much noise. But on June 2nd, 2023, things turned deadly when AJ went to Susan's house to confront her about throwing a skate at her son and taking his iPad, and Susan shot and killed AJ through her front door. Now, I remember writing about this case when it first happened and just documenting all of the things that happened thereafter, all the way from the fact that Susan wasn't initially arrested all the way up to Susan's conviction. So I knew the story, so that's what I was planning to see in this documentary and just maybe get more detail that may not have been released to the public initially. What I did not expect to see in the documentary was AJ's children after she had just been shot, in the moment that they told those babies that their mama wasn't coming back home. It was in that moment that I had to walk away from the documentary. So I figured I would warn others because I was not expecting to see that. So if you are planning to watch, just know it's coming.
Devastating documentary of the year just came out on Netflix today. You need to watch it. If you're someone who does not believe racism, but specifically systemic racism, does not exist in this country, I implore you, watch The Perfect Neighbor. It is one of the best documentaries in the worst ways possible. Perfect Neighbor is one of those documentaries when you watch it, it's going to stick with you to the core, because all it is, it's 90 minutes of police cam footage of a woman called Susan who repeatedly called the cops on her predominantly black neighborhood of kids just playing, trying to harass them all the time. She would call them racial slurs. And this would happen over and over and over again. Over 60 minutes worth of body cam footage, because that's how many times she called the police. She is easily the worst Karen ever. This builds and this builds and this builds with her calling the police repeatedly over and over and over again to where something ultimately tragic happens in the neighborhood. It left my jaw on the floor, and it will with you too. I implore you guys to watch this, is because this is the type of racism that we still see in the country, and it also tackles the stand your ground law that is very controversial sometimes, as this takes place in the state of Florida. But I think you guys should watch it. It shook me to my core. It's not overly edited. It's just raw footage. You're watching something tragic play out in real time. You need to watch it. Even if you don't have Netflix, resubscribe, watch this documentary, then cancel it again. I need you to watch The Perfect Neighbor, because this is exactly the kind of stuff that's going on in our country right now that we need to fix when it comes to racism and police. And there were warning signs of what happened that I think this all could have been prevented, but unfortunately it wasn't. So watch The Perfect Neighbor. If you're looking for a documentary to watch this weekend on Netflix, this is it. Make sure you guys hit that like and follow button for more content like this.
For the emergency.
Are you having problems with the neighbor's children?
Hello, Sheriff's Office. Were any of you guys over here messing with this lady?
No. We were playing football.
So, I only have a 10-minute video. I can't do live right now. I have to wait a couple more days. For whatever reason, I don't know. Oh God, this is a lot. Anyways, let me just start off by saying thanks for all the love and the support. I really appreciate it. Alright, so I lived in an apartment subdivision called Quell Run in Ocala, and there was this lady that lived directly across the street from me, and she would just be nasty to the kids. Even when they weren't playing in her field, they could be in the road playing basketball, and she'd come out and just antagonize them. No, you're being too loud, and just call the police every time. Long story short, She would literally just antagonize the kids for no reason. It was one point in time where she told my daughter she was going to be raped because she was outside playing with the kids. Mind you, she was 12 years old at the time. She would call them retards, idiots. She told them that this isn't the Underground Railroad. She would wave her gun out the sliding glass window at the kids. She would take pictures of them, record them, just do all kinds of crazy stuff, all kinds of stuff. There's just so much I could say. But let me take you to the night that everything happened. So the kids were playing outside. I ended up calling my kids inside. You know, I was serving dinner. Next thing you know, I got this big bang on the door. So I'm serving the kids their plates. And the bang was so loud, I was just like, what the heck? So I go outside, as you can see in the video, and it's AJ's oldest son, and you saw what happened. He was frantic. Somebody shot his mom. I kind of knew, like, when he told me that, like, who it was going to be because of this lady and everything she's done. I ran outside. I get across the street. My neighbor Lauren and one of my son's friends' dads was giving AJ CPR and mouth to mouth. So, you know, at this point in time, I'm just like so lost, and I couldn't understand. I was just shocked, like really bad shocked. I've never seen nothing like this before. So, as you can see, obviously, in the documentary, I was freaking out. So, all AJ's kids ran to my house. I put them all in my house with my kids. I fed them. It was a crazy night. It was a crazy night.
Y'all give it up one time for the special guest that took the time to come and speak with me on Sunday afternoon. We had it planned. We was trying to go according to plans for Saturday, and of course, you know, I was able to communicate with Phyllis, and she was not. She was trying to be available, and she was actually willing to go live while she was driving, and I just didn't feel like that was safe, and we ended up postponing it for Sunday, and you know, we came on, and you know, we had some viewers, you know, had some people tuning in, and you know, me personally, I was letting the viewers know that I wasn't really aware of this situation with a Jackie Owens when it comes down to what happened back in June of 2023. And being that you know, some more or one of the other historical tragedies that happened down in the state of Florida happened to be with Trayvon Martin. And that was something that was heavily talked about when it happened. And this situation right here, you know, we didn't have a whole lot intel, you know, for us people talking about it online. I didn't see it. And I did. I made a statement on Sunday, and I'll get back to that in a moment. But let me tell you something. These children were left behind, and the bravery of their mother, their grand. Hold on one second, guys. Big Nip, he tripping, y'all. The bravery of their grandmother stepping in as this tragedy happened, and just trying to do the right thing, the right thing that some of us face in life when tragedy strikes. You know, just say thank God for souls like that, because it's not a lot of people out there that are ready to stand the test of time when things tragically happen. So what I want to do is let me handle Big Nip, and I want you guys to continue to watch. You getting my exclusive reaction to the live interview that we did with Phyllis Wills, one of the neighbors in the neighborhood down there where this tragedy happened. Um, we may be good, Big Nip. We might be good. Um, I know this is got to be uh, a wound that constantly is looking to heal. For what I have understood about Phyllis is that she does bring information about what happened, the events of this night, and a lot of the talk about this, comes from because the documentary is out there, and we're gonna get back to that in a minute. You guys check this out, and we'll be right back, man.
So my sister Pamela, you probably remember, she's my namesake AJ's mom. AJ was shot through the door. You tell the story.
On June 2nd, my daughter Ashika AJ Owens was shot through a locked metal door in Ocala, Florida, with her at the time 9-year-old son standing next to her. Susan Lawrence murdered my daughter.
Yes. What now? That was in 2023.
Yes.
And so now, how are you doing?
I'm hurting. I'm in a lot of pain.
You have the kids now.
Yes.
And it's just you.
Correct.
Single parent.
Yes.
What do you need from us? What do you need us to know? Because a lot of times, you guys, what happens is the cameras go away, right? People stop wearing the t-shirts, as they say, and people don't know what's happening with you and the family. What do you want us to know?
I relocated to Ocala to be with my grandkids. I wasn't prepared for this, as no one could be prepared for it. We have housing issues. I'm unemployed at this time because I have a 4-year-old grandson who's autistic, and he has multiple therapy appointments. We actually have a housing concern right now.
So in addition, what I'm also discovering is you're so busy with the kids. Yes. Your grieving process is suffering.
Yes.
So we just have to support you.
Yes.
And know that you're not alone.
Yes.
I know that you said earlier that you feel alone.
Yes.
Know that you're not.
Yes.
And we have to figure out how to help our sister.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We have to figure it out. Love you.
You do too much, man. We back. Big Nip be doing too much, y'all. He be doing too much. So you guys was able to see the clip with AJ Owens' mom. Again, this tragedy struck back in June of 2023. And most of us did not learn of that tragic event until we was able to see this documentary that was released last month. The documentary was raw, body cam, of continuous complaints from this unhinged neighbor who was being very ignorant, some even say racist, towards the children in the neighborhood. And throughout all of that, someone's life was taken. Now, I made a statement Sunday after Phyllis left us, and it went a little something like this. And let me tell you something, if you're hanging in the bushes, you might as well come on out, because now we getting ready to go into a real conversation. Because I told you that I'm going to take it there. See, the situation that unfolded down in Florida is still a lot to be said about it. Even though the neighbor was ultimately arrested and charged and now has been sentenced, it's still more to talk about when it comes down to that situation. But let me tell you what I have a problem with, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get comfortable, because I'm about to make you niggas uncomfortable. I find it very amusing and alarming to know that after learning this situation myself, I was able to, reach out to someone who was truly affected and still may be dealing with the after effects of this tragedy. Again, this is more recent. It happened in 2023. So we're 2 years removed of the situation, and about 1 year and some change removed from court litigation. Now, many of y'all know I don't bring no court documents or nothing like that on my platform. I don't do none of that. But as I said on Sunday, you got a sector of people that been playing this court shit on the YouTube streets and all up in R. Kelly's business on fake news. But here I was simply able to present to the audience some real news of a real situation that happened, that took place, that shouldn't even happen. As you heard one of the reviewers in one of the clips say that it was warning signs leading up to that tragedy, it definitely was. And something should have been done about it legally, through the way of the officers giving some proper advice to the citizens in that neighborhood. One, I would say, if this lady was so distraught over the children in the neighborhood, then the simple thing that the authorities could have done was told that lady to go downtown or go to the magistrate office and get a restraining order or a protective order or whatever, if you felt like your life was in danger like that. But while you got the other people out here that's been playing court law on the YouTube streets, being YTEs, and I'll let you know what a YTE is later on down the line. I find it very, very disturbing to know how this young lady that I interviewed on Sunday has been dealing with her own trauma and knows about the traumas that others has gone through during the neighborhood. And none of you jabronis out here that's pushing that fake ass news is willing to motherfucking come in and bring awareness to this mental health issue, to the laws that people was trying to stand by to carry out their crime. And yeah, I said it. Now we gonna go in areas to talk about it because what you are continuously seeing amongst social media is fake ass news on people like R. Kelly, Diddy. The list goes on and on and on, while people like the Owens family, I could say the Wills family, they may not be just open to talking to anybody. But I know that this was a situation that shouldn't have happened, number one. But number two, it deserves a real good spectation on it, because now we talking about someone who was trying to use a law to get away with a crime. Now, how is it that you have so many people that was playing private eye, playing the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, and the lawyers, and acting like they were lawyers, being in contact with lawyers and shit like that? And here, a nigga like me can come and allow someone's voice to be heard through a tragedy that they suffered through, and can tell it in real time because it's real motherfucking news. Do I got your attention? Am I being too damn direct? Because obviously, when I did this interview on Sunday, I know it must have rubbed some people in the network wrong, because you blocked my damn interview in the country. As it was gaining traction and views and shit like that, I see the analytics. I got the same tools you niggas got. Obviously, you still trying to find a way to finesse the public off your bullshit with this fake news, while real news is happening all around us. And you want to bypass that because you want to be on some motherfucking borderline entertainment messy shit. And let me tell you something, everybody who has been a part of that type of campaign, I believe your time is starting to end. And yeah, it's gonna be one big ass shit and giggles fucking show, because your niggas did it to your fucking selves. Fucking with people's lives, telling fucking lies, and motherfucking working for the fucking government, and motherfucking not being truthful about your word and what the fuck you're standing for. See, I don't have to get into anybody's little scuffles and squabbles and shit like that to know that these niggas is a part of some stupid ass shit that's probably gonna ultimately land their ass in jail. I have been telling you niggas the whole time. I'm talking to the network now. You keep on fucking trying to go against the real, go against the fucking grain, and not understand that it is people out here that have common sense and know how to use their brain. But you want to keep playing. It ain't a damn thing that anybody should be talking about when it comes down to R. Kelly. Let's just keep that shit all the way motherfucking 100. Not a damn thing. But why is it every time when I click on my social media, it is post after post after post after post of fake ass news? Can anybody motherfucking answer that question for me? Since don't nobody want to address the shit. You got niggas that's been on this motherfucking YouTube streets for motherfucking years bringing that fake ass shit, but they can't sit down and have conversations with real fucking people that have been going through real experiences, tragedy or triumph. And at the end of the day, yeah, you do got some. You got some that are handling business with their platform. So let me not say it's all of them. But you motherfuckers that's a part of the network, y'all full of shit. And you know you full of shit. And the only motherfucking thing that you can do is squabble back and forth with each other, using it as motherfucking bait for content, but can't motherfucking reach out to real people who the motherfucking went through some shit and motherfucking actually bring some insight on some shit that can help the next person. So yeah, I know Sunday I demonstrated, and I'm not using this as no pedestal or nothing like that, but I demonstrated in front of the fucking network just how fucking phony you niggas is. You niggas is phony as fuck. All up in other people's motherfucking business. And you need to hear this shit. Because I see a lot of shit that's starting to backfire in motherfuckers' faces. And I'm trying to tell you, my nigga, I am here for the fucking showdown. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I am here for the motherfucking showdown. Because you niggas have motherfucking went all fucking 12 rounds trying to go into fucking overtime with this shit. And you don't understand that you're running out of time with this shit. Am I being too direct? Is this too much for you to handle? Is it too much for you to handle? Is what I want to know. Because not one time did I see any of you case law wannabe motherfuckers out here on the YouTube streets bringing no motherfucking paperwork up on no motherfucking Susan Lorenz or Lorex or whatever her motherfucking last name is. I ain't seen y'all motherfucking cover that case. And when it comes down to R. Kelly's situation and the sector of people in it, you got a fucking boatload of motherfuckers down there in the state of Florida who have invested their time in R. Kelly's business, but they can't motherfucking seem to reach out to the people that's around them. What the fuck is up with that? And see, I'm just speaking on the obvious matters. Now we can talk about the laws of shit. Because see, I know I didn't follow the case dealing with AJ Owens, but I do and am very equipped to know that the lady who got charged at the time, she was 58 years old when she did this shit. So now I'm about to break some shit down to you in common sense style. 58 years old, was being unhinged in the neighborhood, caught on body cam, shot and killed a young 35-year-old mother of four after calling the police, goes to court. Well, first of all, was free right after she did it, which disturbed the neighborhood even more, all because she was trying to protect herself behind a law called Stand Your Ground Law. Now, since these niggas out here been fucking case studying and shit, all up in fucking people like R. Kelly's business and other folk, I would think that motherfuckers would have been sounding an alarm on this situation when it came down to this woman doing this to this young mother like that. I mean, shit. It's the same state where Trayvon Martin got killed at, and the whole damn country was marching, putting organizations together and all kinds of shit when it came down to George Zimmerman. And that man is walking around scot-free. So let's get some shit out here in the open, because see, I am the nigga that knows how to create and know how to round the discussion. Unlike some of you niggas who like to keep yourself in the box and want to keep other people in your box. See, I'm not that nigga. But when I see that it's a network working with a network and you trying to push pause on a nigga like me, I know how to rise above the noise, my nigga. And at the end of the day, I told you, it ain't about views and likes and shit like that. At the end of the day, I know that's what these platforms are about and geared to. I get that. So if it gets viewed, it gets viewed. If the numbers go up, the numbers go up. That's fine. I don't give a damn. But see, you motherfuckers live for that because that's how you get compensated. See, I don't have to rely on that. That's why I can talk the raw shit that I talk, because you niggas got to stretch the fucking truth and stretch your fucking lies and stretch your fucking narratives and stretch this fake ass news so you can get a motherfucking check, nigga. I'm sorry, am I being too direct? Am I being too damn direct? I don't know if I am or not. But if I step on your toes, so be it. And if the shoe fits, then fucking word. Because at the end of the day, I ain't on here trying to gain no motherfucking check, nigga. While you niggas was out here putting together your compensation plans with GoFundMe and motherfucking Cash Apps and shit. Yes, for the very first time, I promoted a GoFundMe on my platform during this interview because It is, well, actually, this wasn't the first time. I actually did another one too with another family who had a tragedy as well. But it's the cause for the future of these four young children that lost their mother. And that's a duty to society to help. But see, y'all niggas was out here putting your cash apps, your GoFundMe's up, so motherfuckers can support your bullshit. So when I said Sunday, I'ma go there, motherfucker, I'm gonna go there. Because see, since 2020, since I have been, covering this R. Kelly shit, and I have motherfucking had to ride the wave through the bullshit that niggas has been out here selling. Now the fucking boots are definitely on the fucking ground. And nigga, I don't have to fucking go out in the street and fucking protest to motherfucking let niggas know that R. Kelly has been locked up for fucking fake news for almost 7 years, nigga. Because obviously these fucking devices and platforms is the shit that y'all niggas want to follow. So hear me as I say it clear. R. Kelly has been locked up for almost 7 years over fake ass news and a fucking network of motherfuckers out here on the internet pushing that shit. And yeah, that shit motherfucking it rubs me so fucking wrong when I click on my social media and keep seeing that shit every motherfucking day, knowing that man ain't said shit, knowing that man ain't getting no motherfucking visits from no fucking 50 Cent, no motherfucking Steve Harvey, no fucking Rihanna, none of that shit. And y'all motherfuckers is eating that shit the fuck up and getting your monetizations checks from them fucking platforms. Yeah, I said it. Now, what the fuck you feeling about it? Your niggas been fucking lying and capitalizing off of a man's fucking legacy and fucking downfall, nigga. Come in my matter of fact, I drop my motherfucking link right now. Come on my motherfucking channel and say I'm motherfucking wrong by what the fuck I'm saying. Come on over here and see if you can motherfucking prove me wrong, nigga. Because the more I keep seeing that shit every motherfucking day on social media, the more I'm motherfucking gonna believe that that's what the fuck this nigga is in jail for over motherfucking fake ass news that y'all niggas keep running out here getting paid off of. I'm not gonna sit here and play around with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas been playing. Y'all niggas' time is up. Why you got a motherfucker out here posting and fucking pasting fucking pictures and shit together? Y'all's fucking time is up. The network's time is about to be up, nigga. If you could challenge what I'm saying, hit that motherfucking link. Hit that link if you can challenge what I'm saying. All that motherfucking kikiing and high-eyeing and motherfucking sipping on your motherfucking wine and we having a wine, adult fun and shit. Oh, laugh it the fuck up, nigga. Laugh it the fuck up right now. At the end of the day, y'all niggas know that y'all did some foul ass shit to R. Kelly. You know you did some foul ass shit to R. Kelly. You know that you motherfucking running around with that fake ass fucking news. You've been doing it since day fucking one. You'd be surprised at the list of the names that are fucking leaders of these motherfucking groups, of the coalitions to motherfucking help you fucking think this weird ass shit about R. Kelly. Wouldn't it be a motherfucking shame if your boy Rated R was to deliver some fucking names to you niggas to let you know that they are indeed the leader of motherfucking cult-like activities, to motherfucking run a game on the motherfucking public about a man that they don't fucking know? I can hear a nigga in the background, nigga, you don't know him. I ain't gotta know him to represent. But let me tell you this right here. You niggas been motherfucking foul. And ever since I motherfucking dropped that motherfucking thumbnail about motherfucker R. Kelly being scammed, you niggas know I've been on your fucking ass ever since. So at the end of the day, you can kiss my ass and miss me with all that bullshit that you've been talking about because you've been on the down low with your shit.
Hello, my fellow Americans. I am here as a spokesperson speaking to you about a highly contagious disease, downloadism. Now, the symptoms range but vary. You know, sleepless nights, don't know really what to talk about, turning into a vampire. Maybe you have a loss of appetite. You know, heavy case of delusion. There is not a pill that can help you, but I do have a couple of doctors that I can refer you to. And if they can't help you, they'll refer you to another doctor. And if that doctor can't help you, well, we'll just find another doctor that can. But listen, this downloadism is taking over society. And I just want you to know that I'm here to help. And if you need extensive counseling for this contagious disease that's spreading all across the country, I urge you to reach out to me. Please don't hesitate. Don't wait. And most definitely do not crash out. Hey, I got more to come. And you'll hear it here exclusively on the Totally Unrated channel. Thank you.
Hustle man, nigga. Hustle man, nigga. Hustle man, nigga. Hustle man. 6 months, nigga, that's $250,000. Another 6 months, nigga, $250,000. And that number up, that's $500,000. 6 months, nigga, that's $250,000. 6 months, nigga, that's $250,000. Another 6 months, nigga, $250,000. And that number up, that's $500,000. 6 months, nigga, that's $250,000. Mind on my money, I've been grinding too hard. If my money is the subject, then you're shining too hard. Ride 24s, headed to the brick paper, blowing on that strong. Give a fuck about a hater. Nigga, I'm grown. Hit the club, blueberry hill, then I'm home. Hit the shell up, that's a hustler strong. I've been getting paper, blowing on that strong. Give a fuck about a hater. Nigga, I'm grown. Hit the club, blueberry hill, then I'm home. Hit the shell up, that's a hustler strong. 6 months, nigga, quarter mil. This seen it all to raw deals. You don't believe that, you can ask me. 20 plus 2 getting raw deals. Yeah, you know I'm all in. Yeah, you know like all day. Hustling like wrist work. Yeah, you know like all day. When I vacate in my AO, 3055 40, get your cake on. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil. Another 6 months, nigga, quarter mil. Add that number up, that's a half a mil. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil. Another 6 months, nigga, quarter mil. Add that number up, that's a half a mil. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil. Hustle, I've been getting paper, blowing on that strong. Give a fuck about a hater. Nigga, I'm grown. Hit the club, blueberry hill, then I'm home. Hit the shell up, that's a hustler strong. I've been getting paper, blowing on that strong. Give a fuck about a hater. Nigga, I'm grown. Hit the club, blueberry hill, then I'm home. Hit the shell up, that's a hustler strong. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil. Another 6 months, nigga, quarter mil. And that number up, that's a half a mil. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil. 6 months, nigga, that's a quarter mil.
Niggas been scamming. See, it's time to be a part of the end game. Because see, some of you have ran your course. It's kind of like a bad cold. You know when you get a bad cold or a flu, you gotta let it run its course. That's what the network is. The network has done such a bad job that they think they're doing a good job. That's how delusional they are. And you know, the only thing that you'll do to challenge me is uptick your stupidity and pushing more fake news, which is just stupid. And I'm talking about stupid with 2 O's. That's not how you spell stupid. You come over here on the Rated R show, the Totally Unrated channel, you have to get a double dose because at the end of the day, I had to make it unrated because of how unrated you niggas have made things. And the thing about it is, I know it's like a light switch to me. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. This is one of those moments. This is one of those moments where I just happen to be all the way on, turned up. Because, you know, I, the network sucks. I just want to let you know that. The network sucks. I mean, what other reason would have had to block a live on a real situation I mean, the thing about it is what I like about what happened was it definitely showed the difference between the real and the fake. Because you niggas got the same 24 hours in a day as I got. But while you have been focusing on creating diversions and narratives and scripts and shit like that, I showed you how to flip it. And I flipped it on your ass. Had an incredible guest, by the way. And you mean to tell me ain't none of you niggas? I mean, so you mean to tell me you could be a phone call away from a attorney in a high profile case, but you can't reach out to some people that went through a real tragic situation? This shit is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And you want to know the thing about it? I always only deal with real people, real shit. Y'all niggas see my channel. I don't have to sit there and bribe, brag about anything. I don't have to do any of that shit. The real has been here the whole entire time, regardless if you want to fucking give it credit or not. I am a part of helping unconfuse the world. Because, see, you niggas are the true creators of chaos. You are the true creators of distraction. You are the true creators of hate. You are the true creators of disturbance. You are all of those things and more. And yes, God is everywhere. But to see an enemy, to see a devil, try to call upon God in the midst of their confusion, in the midst of their chaos, oh man, that's some diabolical mess right there, boy. That is some diabolical mess right there. And it's a lot of you niggas on here that be doing it too. I'm not saying that God won't help you, but don't be in your mess and creating and causing messes and then want to call on God. And you ain't calling on God to help clean it. You calling on God to make yourself feel induced with bringing the things that you bring. You making it seem like God is giving you a pass to be messy. You making it seem like God is giving you a pass to be in people's business. You making it seem like God is giving you the authority to be in these high profile people's business. You got some people that has been so invested in a person like R. Kelly that they'll make you believe God gave them the authority to talk about him upside down. Where did they do that at, Craig? But I want to let you know, the network, I want to let the network know that as this shutdown with the government is still on, I know they're making some agreements and they're trying to get some things going so they can reopen the government. I know that time ain't really on your side like that. And some of you been slipping. You've been slipping and tripping, bringing that fake ass news. Now, if it was a situation where you was letting it be known that you was doing things for entertainment purposes and it wasn't no merit to it, you should have that stamped on your damn screen, on your damn channel. You need to have that shit. Matter of fact, y'all talk about the fucking guidelines and shit like that, restrictions and shit. That's what you need to have on your shit. Then you want to get upset with somebody like one Pap when she creates a show called Shits and Giggles because this shit is fucking funny. It really is. It's comical as fuck how some of y'all really, really think that you got a pass. Not only do you think you got a pass, but the real reality is that most of you do have a past and you can't get past that. And you working extremely hard on the fucking internet to try to confuse the world. Where do they do that at, Craig? Am I being too direct right now? No, it could be hurting some people's feelings. I don't know. Some people might not care. But I tell you right here, right now, the more you keep coming over here fucking with my channel and trying to act like you putting a muzzle on somebody, the more I'm going to flex and show you the authority that God has given me. Because I've said it once and I'll say it again. Not now one of you niggas got no authority over me. And understand that. So whatever spell you niggas is operating under, you better go back and look at yourself in the mirror and see if you need to motherfucking rewrite some shit and get your mind right. Because y'all is playing with some real people. And you think that shit is cute. And some of y'all done got off your little fucking rocks and got off your stories and your narratives and shit like that. Made your little motherfucking money on the side. Now it's motherfucking exposing time. And I'm talking about fully fucking exposing, nigga. Not this bullshit that y'all niggas been playing around with. Because see, that's what the fuck y'all niggas been doing. Y'all been playing around. You got motherfuckers that want to tell it, but don't want to tell it. And keep on fucking trying to confuse the fucking viewers on the bullshit that they keep talking about from day to day. But the full exposure is gonna fucking come. Keep fucking playing. Cause I ain't. I don't like that bullshit that y'all niggas been doing. I don't like that motherfucking game and scheming and shit y'all niggas is doing out here. And if it's motherfucking taken away from motherfucking innocent, you robbing people from innocent motherfucking time, probably robbing people from innocent fucking money to support your fucking bullshit that ain't fucking real, ain't fucking true. Fake news ass reporting ass niggas. Yeah, I said it. And that goes for the big networks all the way down to here. If you motherfucking reporting some fake ass news, you are part of the problem. So ain't nobody doing no fact checking. I remember back in the day, fact checking was a thing. While everybody motherfucking back and forth with R. Kelly, you can motherfucking fact check a lot of shit to get bypass that bullshit y'all been listening to for the past motherfucking 6 years. Matter of fact, since it's Throwback Thursday, I figure I go ahead and motherfucking give you some fucking throwbacks right now. Because if the mission is to unconfuse the world about R. Kelly and unconfuse the world about a lot of things, I told you niggas I've been down with that. And I notice ain't nobody hit that link. And I understand why. Trust me, I do.
Superstar not guilty of videotaping himself having sex with a minor. Kelly was charged with 14 counts of child pornography, but jurors acquitted him on every charge.
ABC 7's John Garcia is here for a closer look at the case. John?
Ron, Kathy, there was a lot of debate throughout this case about the identities of the two people seen in the infamous sex tape. Prosecutors say it was R. Kelly and an underage girl. Well, there was testimony about whether the man in the tape has a mole on his back, as the singer does. In the end, however, jurors say they never even talked about the mole or whether it was Kelly on the tape. They say they simply lacked enough evidence to convict.
When he left home this morning, R. Kelly had no idea when he'd be back. His fate was in the hands of jurors who could have sent him to prison for years. Instead, tonight, they set him free.
Word for the press, please!
He had a wave to the media and fans waiting for him. His burden lifted after being acquitted on all 14 counts of child pornography. It was a resounding victory for the superstar singer after a 6-year legal odyssey. The jury foreman tonight tells ABC 7's Ravi Baichwal the key to the case, the identity of the alleged underage girl on the videotape.
Was it R. Kelly on the tape? Really was secondary to whether or not we could, beyond a reasonable doubt, assume and confirm that it was the victim that the state said it was.
Jurors say despite the international interest in the case, Kelly's celebrity status had no effect on their decision.
At the end of the day, this is a simple case of there was enough reasonable doubt in the minds of the jurors to produce a not guilty verdict.
Neither Kelly nor the alleged victim testified. Defense attorneys say they were confident about their case, while prosecutors acknowledged they had an uphill battle.
It's a horrific crime, but it also takes the soul of that victim, it takes the heart of that victim, and it places that victim in a place where they may not want to come forward.
It was obvious that the tape was not a crime at all because it wasn't him. And I don't think it was her. You know, I never met her, but I don't think it was her either.
The 41-year-old singer has long denied having a relationship with the girl, who is his goddaughter. And while he made no public comments tonight, a spokesperson read a statement.
At this point, all he wants to do is move forward and try to put it behind him. Kelly's spokesperson said the singer wanted to be with his family tonight and wind down after an exhausting trial. But he said Kelly does have some thoughts he wants to share with the media, and he plans on doing that very soon. Kathy?
Free R. Kelly. Let that man out of jail. Let that man out of jail. When I think about that Perfect Neighbor documentary, check this out, guys. Check this out. Because I told you, I'm going to go there. That documentary hit, what I tell y'all, about almost 500 million households. And it was straight raw footage. And it was, it was real. And it led to a tragedy. Meanwhile, you had a group of misfits, yeah, I said it, who went to a network. Hold on, wait a minute. Time out, time out. Let me back that up. You had a group of misfits who seemed to have conspired together, allegedly, to rob him at his houses. Uh, and let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, body cams has been the thing for a while now. So I wonder if the defense can get some body cam footage of when they went and investigated R. Kelly's homes when they were robbed to see how things was taken out of place and all that. Because it seemed like out of everybody involved in the R. Kelly situation, he had the only common sense to dial 911. Regardless if it was him or his housekeeper, whoever, somebody who was involved in working for him, they had common enough sense to dial 911. Now, on the other hand, you had a group of misfits who came together, went to a network, they had a script, and staged up inside of the man's house that they robbed, the same properties where they produced fake news and told the world that this man had a cold. Where that, Craig? We going into year 7. Where it at? That would have been on the body cam, wouldn't it? Don't you think the body cam would have shown all the things that the BuzzFeed article pushed out there in the public? Huh? Huh? Don't you think the body cam would have shown all kinds of different things that these niggas put out here to create their narratives? Huh? Let's get back to that. The group of misfits went to the network and they put together a damn a series with seasons. Now it's a possibility that the perfect neighbor could be turned into a series with different situations. I can see that. I can see that. But what I'm saying is, it's real news. That really happened. No scripts involved. Not no production team. Not nobody giving you Visine to put in your eyes to make you cry and make put stuff in your eyes to make them red and shit and make you act like you're crying. None of that. Without getting into R. Kelly's business, I must have to identify that I'm a man myself. And if somebody wanted to pay a person to try to tell a story about me and they getting a check for it, hell, I fucking turn into a motherfucking crier too. That shit was for entertainment. And at the time, they said it reached, I don't know. They said it reached, few millions households. When it first premiered. Who cares? The end result is this: all of that shit was fake news. A narrative that was created. That you mean to tell me a damn Lifetime series launched an investigation on somebody? Wait a minute. So, as y'all know, I just did a sit down, a live stream Sunday with a person that was living in a neighborhood that was part of a tragic moment, and know that they had to go through some investigations dealing with that particular thing. Now, they didn't need no damn Netflix series to do no damn investigation. Do you think they gonna do a reinvestigation now that they released the Netflix series, the Netflix documentary? Huh? Now that they released they released the Netflix documentary, do you think that Marion County down there in Florida is going to do an investigation, a reinvestigation on Susan Lorenz? And this is what the thing. The reason why I'm putting it out there is because this woman is now trying to take some legal matters in her own hand. We're trying to sue the Netflix, sue the kids, the family, and everything. But as we all seen this documentary, not only did she try to use the law in her favor to protect her, but she was being like some of you niggas out here, trying to do her own case study. And guess what? If you watch the documentary, and if you watch the interview that I did this past Sunday, you would have learned something. That this lady was looking up laws to try to protect herself if she made a decision to do something to somebody. Well, you see what that did. It cost her a sentence of 25 years for manslaughter. Now, why is it that she only got manslaughter and she clearly murdered a person? And it definitely seemed premeditated. While on the other hand, R. Kelly ain't killed nobody. Yeah, the allegations that y'all put out there on R. Kelly, they were damaging. But guess what? It was the same allegations, the same exact allegations from 2008. They just tried to twist that shit to captivate the minds out here of the viewers. Because at the end of the day, there was no evidence to support what they was talking about. These niggas used the same tape from 2008. And since it's Throwback Thursday, won't you tell the network and friends that the Rated R show is live and we hot and ready? Check this throwback out.
Artist,
has the chutzpah to call in a 34-year-old, basically unknown lawyer to come to his defense and take a look at it and represent him. And because you got to remember what we as lawyers do. It's as if they're standing there, but they're talking through us. And to put that kind of faith in me on a world stage, I was honored to do it. And then when I got in it and took a look at it and talked to the witnesses and saw the tape and then saw and truly believed that the state could not prove beyond a reasonable doubt the charges and knew it, I think I had an obligation as a member of the bar to take that case. And what the Thurgood Marshal say, you do the best you can with what you got. And it turned out that we were pretty successful. To this day, people who weren't sitting there and saw it, who say, look, I saw the tape and all that, didn't see the experts testify that those tapes very well were doctored, that those tapes were very well, the pixels were off, and there were moles missing on him that he actually had. They didn't see that evidence. So to say that, I'm just not being truthful when I say it very well could not have been him, and certainly the government couldn't prove that it was him, they certainly didn't sit there and go through it. And that jury came back with a finding of not guilty, that the state did not prove him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And so for all those reasons, I was very interested in that case.
You mentioned the tape. The public, as well as the jury, has some strong opinion regarding the R. Kelly alleged sex tape, which the prosecution thought it was a slam dunk. Some people thought it was a turning point because of the alleged visual evidence. However, it was opposite of that. Why do you think it was opposite? What was the turning point that made it? You mentioned the graphic nature of moles, the blips on the videotape just a few minutes ago. What was that turning point?
Well, I'll tell you right now, a couple of things. One, there were problems with the tape. But most importantly here is they never brought in the alleged victim in the case. And she went to, I can say this now, she went to the grand jury and testified, that's not me on the tape. And then her mother went to testify. That's not her on the tape. That's not her. Then her father went to the test. That's not her on the tape. And the government never brought her in to say otherwise, or at least show the jury the girl on the tape versus the girl in person. Never did that. Now, how do you, think about this now? Not just entertainment-wise, but in a court of law, our judicial system is based upon the premise that because the government has all of its resources and power behind it, they have to prove one of their citizens guilty beyond a reasonable doubt before you can take their freedoms away. How can you possibly have a young girl that you're saying is the victim of something as heinous as this and never bring her in for the jury to see? That's reprehensible. If you're truly trying to take freedom away from somebody, if you're really going to have them, and especially someone like R. Kelly, who's a known figure in the entertainment community, who has millions of dollars at stake, think about that. He could have lost millions upon millions of dollars in endorsement, and the government has a responsibility to prove its case. Yet they don't call the young girl in. I'm not here to denigrate real violence. I'm tired of real violence. I'm not here to denigrate sexual assault. I'm tired of seeing people sexually assaulted. These women out here need a voice for them. There's no question about it. But that's not what we were there for. We were there to determine whether or not the government could prove if Robert was the individual who did this to a particular young girl. Now that's what happened in the case. And the jurors came out and said it afterwards. See, what happened here is they brought in 18 or 19, right out here in Oak Park, witnesses that came in and said, I know her, and she was beautiful, and she was a lovely young girl, and for someone to do these things to her is terrible. And I started cross-examining each and every one of them. Not hard, but very, very, very softly. Tell me what you knew about her. And they went through and told her this is a lovely girl, wonderful girl, great girl. And then you see the tape, and that's a girl doing, if you watch it, that's the young girl doing some very adult, nasty thing. That couldn't be the same. And then for the government not to come in and bring her in here and at least show them to her. At the end of the case, when I stood up in my closing argument, I stood right in the well of the jury room, of the audience, and I asked the jury, they're asking you to convict him of doing this to this individual. Now look in this audience. Is she here? Is she here? And if you don't know, because they didn't bother bringing her in, how can you convict a man of something as heinous as this? And the jury understood that. There's a responsibility, government, and that's one of the problems with our people, and I see it day in and day out. They don't take that seriously, that government has a responsibility to us. They work for us, man. We don't live for them. Government's supposed to be there to protect us. When you talk about a congressional seat, that's our seat. That ain't Ted Cruz's seat. When you talk about a state's attorney, that ain't a state's attorney's seat. That's our seat. And when you talk about prosecuting a man for crimes that he's been charged with, man, those prosecutors are our prosecutors. And they better darn well make sure that they can prove a case beyond a reasonable doubt, because it's our citizenship that we're talking about. And that's why I think R. Kelly's a very important case. Not because of the salaciousness and the dirtiness. That's what people want to talk about. But when you really start understanding the fundamental nature of what we are talking about when it comes to our legal system, this is too important to be cavalier. This is too important to take in a facetious manner. And that, so when people always ask me about art, and then I start preaching, and it's, man, I don't want to hear all that, man, I don't want to hear all that. So if you don't want to hear all that, I understand that. But that's the fundamental truth of who and what we have to understand where we are and we should be about.
Now, after hearing all of that, knowing and some of y'all know that the alleged person on that tape testified in the new trials of R. Kelly. Now, if that doesn't tell you that the law broke the law, see, we've been talking about the law broke the law when it came down to the BOP thing. See, that's just one thing. But see, the law broke the law on so many different levels too. And you got some people out here that is breaking the law in front of you online. But the thing about it is what I'm trying to tell you. How was it that they didn't bring her in then and she testified to the grand jury that it wasn't her? Her parents did too. But the government was able to bring her in again the second time around after hearing this clip of R. Kelly's former lawyer telling the public that it was a doctored tape? Where Audra at? Because she was the one always wanting to bring the tape up. There's no need to bring the tape up when you can hear from the horse's mouth. Huh? How was the government able to bring Landfair back in after she didn't already testified to a grand jury way back then? And you want to know when that happened? I think she was still under she was under 21 when she testified to the grand jury. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be absolutely wrong, but I believe she testified to the grand jury in 2002. So even though she didn't come in and testify in 2008, and as you guys know, they brought 21 counts originally against R. Kelly. They dropped 7, and he was acquitted of all 14 accounts of the same charges that they brought this time. And you think the law didn't break the law? The law broke the law to get a conviction on R. Kelly, and they used fake news. It was a lot of things that worked hand in hand as a machine. You had the media, you had the press, you had the social media, You had the politics, because one of the instrumental pieces that played a big part towards bringing the charges against R. Kelly was Michael Avenatti. And that is a name that just was not and has not been talked enough about throughout these past 6 years. I mean, as much as people be bringing paperwork and all that shit, Michael Avenatti's name does not even be mentioned when it comes down to R. Kelly's situation, because he made it seem like he brought the government something new when again he brought them a doctored tape and then redoctored it by adding audio on it. Get out of here, man. How do you redoctor a doctored tape? Niggas want to be redoctors now. I ain't never known that you can redoctor a doctored tape and deliver it to the state prosecutor, the state's attorney in Chicago. Not to mention, he traveled state line. He traveled across state lines to get this piece of evidence to Kim Fox. So we ain't gonna talk about those laws being broken. So it was okay for Michael Avenatti to travel with allegedly Child P. Because that's what y'all accused. That's what y'all accusing. That's what y'all accused. Not only that, you're not looking at the crimes of how he even got to take. It was transported by another man to Michael Avenatti. He had to cross state lines. So you mean to tell me you mean to tell me that ain't nobody get charged with traveling with Child P? But then you want to pile it up and throw everything in the kitchen sink at R. Kelly and create all these narratives and shit when it seemed like the nigga Michael Avenatti was a damn schemer and scammer of all scammers. And, I can't believe that he doesn't get talked about like that because, I mean, it seems like to me maybe he gave y'all the blueprint on how to scheme off of people, or somebody adopted the blueprint that Michael Avenatti was doing. Because let me tell you something, for a nigga that brought some fake news and a redoctored tape as evidence to a state attorney, and the first set of attorneys did not call Michael Avenatti to the stand, that further let me know that y'all purposely position R. Kelly in the situation that he is in to create as much money as you possibly can while he's locked up. Don't that sound about right? Because he got questions, and if he want to know where his motherfucking money at, I mean, shit, it don't do nothing but raise more questions because somebody's getting it, and y'all just a part of it. I mean, I know y'all talk about the record label and all that shit, but let's talk about this other shit. You know, when you put fake news out there about R. Kelly, and you know that you getting your motherfucking Facebook check, Instagram check, YouTube check. I mean, shit. I guess you could kind of say that's R. Kelly's money too, if you think about it. Smash that like and share the live.
Brad, R. Kelly's attorney is claiming that Michael Avenatti pressured Fox to file charges in this case. He's citing Avenatti's comments about R. Kelly that were allegedly recorded by the FBI.
In January, Chicago's top prosecutor Kim Fox made a public call for R. Kelly accusers to contact her office.
Please come forward.
A month later, Michael Avenatti came forward saying that he was turning over a new tape allegedly showing Kelly sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl. In light of Avenatti's indictment and Fox's controversial connection to the Jussie Smollett case, R. Kelly attorney Steve Greenberg says the relationship between Fox and Avenatti needs to be more closely examined.
They got in bed with Avenatti, and Avenatti is toxic. Everything he touches seems to blow up, and that's what's going to happen here.
Greenberg cited Avenatti's recent federal indictment for allegedly attempting to extort millions from footwear and apparel giant Nike. Charging documents in the case say that the FBI recorded Avenatti talking about the case against R. Kelly, saying that 10% of it is actually going to be true. Greenberg said Avenatti's involvement has polluted the case against Kelly. Avenatti responded on Twitter today, saying in part, "The only thing that has polluted the R. Kelly case is Steve Greenberg and R. Kelly's never-ending expletive." Today, a Cook County judge did not rule on a motion to preserve communications to and from Avenatti to the state's attorney's office, witnesses, and their attorneys.
Especially where someone can just hit a button and delete it.
Because he wanted to review it. But the state's attorney's office says they already comply with requirements to preserve those records. Former federal and state prosecutor Stephen Block said that because Avenatti handed the alleged sex tape over to prosecutors, he could be considered a potential witness. If messages between Avenatti and Fox actually exist, Greenberg and the rest of Kelly's defense team should be able to get their hands on them.
As a defense attorney, it doesn't surprise me that he would go belt and suspenders, that he would file a motion to get before the judge, even if he knows that the state's aware of its obligations to preserve these materials and produce them.
And the state's attorney's office told me they had no comment because this matter involves pending litigation. Kelly was supposed to appear in court this morning, but Greenberg told the judge that he was sick. He's required to appear at his next hearing on May 7th. Live in the newsroom, Megan Hickey, CBS 2.
Now, let me put something in the air right quick. I got something in the air right now. So you see how aggressive it seemed like Greenberg and them was being as they was trying to obtain some communications between Avenatti and Kim Fox. Well, I'm here to let you know that ain't the only damn communications that they was trying to obtain. They was also talking about that BOP thing too. They was talking about that thing. They was talking about it. But see, this is where you got these misfits out here fucking y'all's minds up at. You see how I just presented that to you? Now watch how I flip this shit. Now again, I have to give credit to seeing how aggressive they were trying to make things for us, going after some communication stuff like that. And as you heard in that clip, the judge didn't rule. I don't know if that ever got ruled on, if they ever got any correspondence with that. But what we do know is that Greenberg and I think another attorney, you guys know, dismissed themselves from the actual case, and another attorney took over and became the lead. Now, this is where we're going with it. Because I told you, nigga, I can take it there, and I will take it there. Because some of y'all niggas had the motherfucking audacity to be fucking calling and had to be able to call this attorney before and during R. Kelly's trials. Now watch how I flip this shit on y'all niggas. Now I just said that it looked like they was trying to play aggressive with cracking down on communications and shit like that to try to, help this situation dealing with chaos. Well, here's the problem. Why the fuck we did not see Nicole Bleckert, the lead attorney, take that motherfucking approach the way that Steve Greenberg seemed to have been taking that approach when it came down to obtaining communication records and shit like that. As a matter of fact, as most of you guys know, when it come down to that BOP thing, that shit was unsealed the first day of his New York trial. And I can't believe that that shit just slipped past a lead attorney's eyes. But the thing about it is this, people, it had to motherfucking seen her eyes, because how the hell would it get reported on and put in the public's view for the people to know? Again, they did a case study about uh the trial already. I don't really need to bring that to you niggas because they already did it. It's the thing in the game that these people been playing out here in front of your eyes, fucking around with R. Kelly's life and gaining motherfucking money while doing it. Lying to you niggas. Acting like they experts and shit. When clearly I just showed you a clip from 2008 to let you know that this man had experts on his shit. Matter of fact, that's what took so long for the motherfucker trial to start anyway, because he had an investigation on his shit. And you want to know something else? Before all this shit went down, R. Kelly launched an investigation on this shit. But you want to know what's really weird? It's really weird how some of these motherfuckers flipped. Yeah. You niggas think that R. Kelly ain't have no investigation on, and I ain't talking about no motherfucking wannabe fucking private investigator or none of that bullshit. I'm talking about he had an investigation launched on the problems that was going on within his business. See, reading is very fundamental. What you niggas have been doing is trying to make motherfuckers read into your fucking narratives that ain't fucking true. And while this whole time I have been kicking your ass with common sense, dropping common knowledge, no paperwork needed, nigga. You want to know what's more diabolical? It's to be in R. Kelly's business, posting his paperwork, and then having your own paperwork. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. So, you know, I'm gonna tell you something else. I don't know what's up with some of y'all. I understand that we getting more advanced with the technology and shit, you know, with the AI and shit. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what's really leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and it's really starting to turn my stomach a little bit. Y'all niggas is abusing this AI shit. Y'all really is. Y'all really is, man. Y'all are abusing it, you know, and really taking the idea away from how it can be a real innovative situation for somebody out here. And you know, and like I said, I give a prime example. I told you guys I follow OG Hammer, MC Hammer. And he been doing the AI technology shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He be building little stories and shit. Straight dope, straight dope. And I like that. That's pure creator. But you niggas out here doing this trickery shit. Yeah, I'm gonna let it be known. Y'all out here tricking yourself and trying to trick other people, posting fake ass motherfucking Oreos and shit. Got people in the comments section. Oh, I can't wait to go to Walmart. I want them just to get to Walmart. And know they ain't fucking there. Then you got people turning themselves into motherfucking cartoon characters and shit. I ain't saying that it ain't cool. I'm just saying that the shit can be overkill. And some of y'all overkilling it. And y'all played yourself a number with R. Kelly with that AI shit. Y'all really did. And some of y'all still testing the waters with the AI now. Some of y'all still testing y'all's hand with the AI shit. Fucking around with other people. Acting like they creating songs and shit. Y'all trip. Y'all trip. It's like somebody told y'all niggas now that we prosecuting R. Kelly, go get money. Whatever you gotta do. It don't matter if it's real or not. That's what it sounds like. Y'all be having motherfucking conversations like that in the boardroom. Go just go get money. You ain't gotta report the real thing. Keep the people's mind off of the real things that's happening to R. Kelly and go get money. Go do you. Go if somebody try to expose you, you know what to do. Go back and forth with them. It's still good for content. Make sure make sure your moderators know it too. Big Nip, you better stop. Am I being too direct? I just want to know. Meanwhile, as niggas did a case study on R. Kelly's 2008 trial and played with the laws to see how they can bring the case back up again to try to make people feel like they not gonna catch on. You had the star witness in the New York case come on national TV and tell you exactly what they was doing to R. Kelly. I mean, told the absolute truth. Don't believe me? Just watch.
Women who live with R. Kelly are defending him and their relationship with him in the strongest terms. 21-year-old Azriel Clary and 23-year-old Joycelyn Savage told us they love Kelly, while their families claim he has brainwashed them.
In an interview you'll see only on CBS this morning, the two women told us there is nothing inappropriate about their arrangement with the 52-year-old singer. What is your relationship, both of you, with R. Kelly?
We're with him. That's our relationship.
We're with him. Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're in a relationship with him.
Right.
You just said it.
A very strong relationship as well.
Both of you?
Yes, most definitely.
You know, how do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a three-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those.
Yeah.
We
Both
both
of
have
those?
our individual relationships with him, and we all are family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azriel going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks. I'm talking about, is it a three-way sexual relationship?
Sexually? Well, first of all, I'm not
you?
here to talk about my personal life.
Okay.
And I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
No, I wouldn't, but
okay, then.
No, you're
next
right.
question.
No, you're right. I would not, but this is a very different circumstance.
It's
And
not
I
a
think
different
it's a fair
circumstance. There are
question.
people all over the world who have multiple girlfriends. It's no different.
Do both of you all believe you're in love with him?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
Should your
No.
parents be concerned?
No.
Why?
Well, my parents knew where I've always been for 4 years. They have known. They know that I've been well taken care of.
They never thought you were missing, Azriel. They just were wondering if you were okay.
Well, my parents have actually came to Chicago and seen me a few times. I've talked to them. They stopped answering my calls.
You know what they say? They say that you were brainwashed. I talked to your dad last night. He says, my daughter is brainwashed, and he's very concerned. He said he was here 2 days ago, and you wouldn't even look him in the eye.
Okay, I wouldn't look him in the eye because he's a liar, and he's a manipulative liar.
I'll tell you why they're concerned, Azriel, because they say she's 17. We found text messages that indicated that she was having sex with R. Kelly when she was
No.
17. Is that true?
No, that is a lie. That is a lie. I was not having sex with him at 17.
Why would they want to lie about you, their daughter?
Okay, so when I first met Robert, my parents told me to lie about my age. So when I met him, he thought that I was 18. On top of that, when I was 17, my parents were actually making me, trying to get me to take photos with him, take sexual videos with him, all kinds of stuff.
Wait. Your parents encouraged you to do sexual videos with R. Kelly?
Yes. And they said because if they ever have to blackmail him, what they're trying to do now, they can use it against him, which is exactly what they're doing.
Joycelyn, I see you nodding a lot with what she's saying. Why are you nodding in agreement with what she's saying?
Because everything that she's saying is true. Our parents are basically out here just to get money, and
Your
they're
parents,
scamming.
you're saying the same as saying?
Well,
you're
both of
saying-
our parents. Both of our parents are basically out here. They're trying to get money and scam because they didn't agree on what happened, you know, with music or wherever it could be, and they're just very upset.
This is the first time hearing, to be honest with you, that your parents are trying to get money from R. Kelly.
Okay.
Because your father told a very different story
Yeah,
to me
well,
last night.
Yeah, he's the manipulative. He's very manipulative, so he's the one you need to watch out for. But my dad and my mom, they started to send threats to both me and him. They said, oh, I'll put all your naked pictures all over the world. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to ruin him. If he doesn't send $20,000 to this bank account by Monday, oh, I'm going to put everything out there and then $10,000 after that. You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe. I'm not. I'm your child.
Exactly.
Yeah, you sound very angry with your parents. You sound very angry and very pained. Tell me, Azrael, why you're crying. Tell me.
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys are believing some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money. And if you can't see that, you're ignorant and you're stupid as because you want to be. All because that's the world we live in. Negativity sells. Gossip is what sells. Rumors are what sells.
Exactly.
But Joycelyn and Azrael, this is more than gossip. This is more than just rumors. These are decades of allegations against Robert Kelly.
We're not here to talk about decades. We're here to talk about what our parents are doing right now.
Right.
And what they're doing right now is all for money.
Right.
Now, both sets of parents deny ever asking Kelly for money or receiving money from him. You know, as I watched as I was talking to them, because I had talked to the father, there are two very different stories. I'm sure Mr. Clary, if he watches this morning, his head will explode because he has a very different version of what these young women are saying. And his team had told us that R. Kelly would not be in the room. After the interview started, he was around the corner behind them. They couldn't see him. But at points during the conversation, he would cough very loudly like that, so they were aware that he was there.
He wanted them to know that he tried to stop the interview backstage a couple times.
Yeah, a couple of times. Laz, who was taking those amazing photos that you've seen, is my makeup artist, who's also a very good photographer, as you also see. R. Kelly came up to him and said, "Should I stop this interview? Should I stop this interview?" He never did. So the girls at some point were certainly aware that he was there. And I just wanted to say, as a mother, get your things, let's go. You are 21, you are 23, and he is 52 years old. And I know many people believe age is just a number. When you're looking at these young women, they parrot a lot of what he is saying.
It's ugly to watch, but abuse is ugly. Yeah. And the manipulation that continues and the powerlessness and trying to feel powerful and the blame, it's
a bad situation. Yeah. I think one day, years from now, everybody will look back on this and just say it's very sad, very tawdry, and just very, very ugly.
I hope that what comes of this is that people go to the websites, and we should post them too, that his ex-wife talked about, where you can look at the signs of whether you're in an abusive relationship or not, because you'll find out, hey, I'm in 8 of these 10, and then you realize I need help.
Yes. Now, they do not think they're being abused or manipulated or brainwashed, but again, they're 21 and 23.
So, if they try to do their little light critiquing at the end and spin a lie, the star witness in the New York case told the truth. They ain't got hooked up with some people that's been out here on YouTube and coached her to say what she had to say in court. And not just in court, but also do some of the things that was done out here on the YouTube streets. Y'all saw it, just like I saw it. So don't act like what I'm saying ain't hold no weight or hold no water. It's just common sense, baby. That's all it is. But look at here. I done spent enough time giving my response to the network. I know you're going to keep doing you, and I ain't going to be able to stop it. And that's cool. All you need to know is that you stupid with 2 O's. With 2 O's. And then I'm getting ready to.
We smoking on.
Get my 420 on. Y'all have a good evening.
We smoking on. Hey, hey. 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 We smoking. In the club, sipping on Patron, looking at a bad bitch I wanna take home. Exotic chicks, exotic whips. This is so good it make you wanna do exotic shit. So break it down, roll it up, pass it around, smoke it up. Exotic be that good shit. Let's get high as fuck. Rated R, the superstar. California Kush, you can bump this in your car. Superman high, get you higher than the stars. Never heard the loud sound quite like Rated R. We getting dirty, man. Filthy rich. Got my hands on that lime green sticky shit, so break it down, roll it up, pass it around, smoke it up. Exotic, 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 and exotic. Hey, we about to get it poppin'. Hey, oh, it's the remix, so like that fire to this. Roll into that loud shit, I got the world up on this. Exotic, hey, we about to get it poppin'. Hey, oh, it's the remix, so like that fire to this. Roll into that loud shit, I got the world up on it.
I gave my gift to the game and stayed silent.
It's my turn, my truth, my time.
At 17, I left Virginia on a Greyhound bus, chasing nothing but a dream and the sound of my own voice. But while the world played that Feeling It hook over and over, that voice made its way onto one of the most legendary hip-hop albums, Reasonable Doubt. I was seconds away from signing a contract. I mean seconds. But something gave me conviction. I didn't know it at the time, but it was spiritual. I was being protected from an industry that would have cost me far more than royalties. This isn't entertainment. It's a testimony, a reclaiming, a reminder that silence doesn't mean surrender. This memoir is me finally telling it all. The music, the pain, the power, unfiltered, unapologetic, mine.
Feel the high that you get from the light. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
Well, nah, 6 in forever. Rock a block, Rockefeller.
I'm feeling it. Feel the back,
keep it real little
feeling it. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it. Feel the high that you get from the light. Feel the high that you get from the light. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
At 17, I left Virginia on a Greyhound bus, chasing nothing but a dream and the sound of my own voice.
If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
That voice made its way onto one of the most legendary hip-hop albums, Reasonable Doubt. I was seconds away from signing a contract. I mean seconds.
Feel the high that you get from the light. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
I know you're feeling it. Crystals are nice, I like the toes, I keep on spilling it.